The difference between a millionaire and someone living paycheck to paycheck often isn't income, it's awareness. Most people don't realize they're being drained not by what they earn, but by what they're convinced they need to spend. Monthly bills aren't just expenses, they're silent contracts designed to keep you exactly where you are. I want you to think about something for a moment. Every subscription, every automatic payment, every small recurring charge you've signed up for was sold to you as convenience. But convenience for whom? You're paying companies to make it easier for them to take your money consistently, predictably, month after month. And the brilliance of it is that you stop noticing. It becomes invisible. $50 here, $20 there. By the time you add it all up, you're spending hundreds, sometimes over $1,000 a month on things you barely use or don't need at all. Let me tell you what I've seen in my 15 years as a financial consultant and 8 years running multiple businesses with hundreds of employees. The people who stay broke aren't the ones who don't make money. They're the ones who let money slip through their fingers without ever asking why. And monthly bills are the perfect trap because they disguise themselves as necessities. That gym membership you haven't used in 4 months? Necessity. That streaming service you forgot you even had? Necessity. That upgraded phone plan with unlimited data you never come close to using? Necessity. Here's the truth. Companies have studied human psychology down to the science. They know that once you set up automatic payments, you'll forget about them. They know that the pain of canceling feels worse than the pain of continuing to pay. They bank on your inertia. And it works. Beautifully. For them. If you're ready to step away from the crowd and make wiser financial decisions, subscribe. This channel is here to help you see money differently. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't have any monthly expenses. I'm saying you need to be ruthless about what you're actually paying for. I remember sitting down with a friend of mine, someone who runs a very successful tech company in San Francisco. He makes 7 figures a year. And you know what he told me? He reviews every single subscription and recurring payment he has every quarter. Every single one. Not because he can't afford them, but because he refuses to let companies take his money without him being conscious of it. That's the mentality shift. Wealthy people protect their money. Poor people hope their money stretches. And the difference starts with awareness. Let me give you a real example. I was consulting for a couple in Montreal last year, both working professionals, combined income around $120,000. They came to me frustrated because they couldn't save. We went through their bank statements together, and do you know what we found? $470 a month in subscriptions and services they either didn't use or didn't remember signing up for. Almost $500. Over a year, that's nearly $6,000 disappearing into thin air. I asked them a simple question. If I handed you $6,000 right now, would you spend it on these services? The answer was obvious, but because it was automatic, because it was monthly, because it was small, they never thought about it that way. Here's what most people don't understand. Monthly bills are designed to make you poorer not just by taking your money, but by preventing you from building wealth. That $470, if invested properly, could turn into tens of thousands over a decade. But instead, it's gone. Poof. Into services that add no real value to their lives. And it gets worse. Because once you normalize spending on things you don't need, you start to think that's just how life works. You start to believe that everyone has these expenses, so it must be fine. But wealthy people don't think that way. They think in terms of assets and liabilities. Every dollar that goes out is either helping them build something or it's working against them. There's no middle ground. I've been doing this for 15 years. I've advised people at every level, from those just starting out to individuals managing 8-figure portfolios. And I can tell you without hesitation, the fastest way to improve your financial situation is to stop the bleeding. Cut out what's draining you. And monthly bills, my friend, are one of the biggest drains there is. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Franklin, it's just $50. It's not that serious. And that's exactly the thinking that keeps people stuck. Because it's never just $50. It's 50 here, 30 there, 20 somewhere else. And the companies know this. They price things just low enough that you won't cancel, but high enough that they make a fortune off millions of people like you who think the same way. Let me ask you something, and I really want you to think about this. If you knew that every dollar you save today could be worth $5, $10, even $20 in the future through smart investments, would you still pay for things you don't need? Would you still let companies automatically take your money month after month? I don't think so. Here's the action step. This week, I want you to go through your bank statements. Every subscription, every recurring charge, every monthly bill. Write them down. Add them up. And then ask yourself honestly, is this moving me closer to wealth or further from it? If the answer isn't a clear yes, cancel it. Be ruthless. Your future self will thank you. And look, I get it. This takes time. My team and I spend hours researching, preparing content, and putting together these insights to add real value to people like you. People who are serious about changing their financial future. If this resonates with you, if you want more of this kind of clarity, subscribe. It helps us keep doing this work, and it ensures you don't miss out on advice that could genuinely change your life forever. I want to hear from you. What subscriptions or monthly bills have you realized you're wasting money on? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I respond to subscribers first because I value that commitment. Also, let me know where you're watching from. Are you in the States, Canada, Mexico, France, somewhere else entirely? I love seeing how far this message reaches. Before you go, check out the last video in the description and on the end screen. It ties directly into what we've talked about today, and I promise it'll give you even more tools to take control of your money. Remember, wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how smart you are with what you keep. Until next time, stay sharp, stay intentional, and protect what's yours.